Hello Aquarius and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's tarot reading. My name is Gigi and today I'll be doing a reading on your block. That's right. I'm going to be looking at what is your block, what is standing in your way, what is stopping you from getting what you want. And I'll also be pulling out a card for the advice. So Aquarius, let's get down to business. Let's start your reading. I'm just clearing out the cards here. Clearing out any energies so we can get a very accurate reading. So also, I hope you're all doing fantastic. Excellent. Okay, let's cut the cards here. Okay, your present has been represented by the Hermit, Virgo energy. The present, we do have the Nine of Cups. Beautiful, very nice. The future, the Five of Cups. Okay, let's have a look at your block. The block has been represented by Death and the advice, the Ten of Wands. Excellent. Now, Aquarius, before I get started with your reading, I want to look what is behind the deck for you. So you do have the Page of Wands here, messages here. So Aquarius, I do feel there's going to be small messages coming your way in terms of your projects that you are very passionate about too. Now these are going to be like small messages. They're not like the Knights. You know, Knights are all about big changes, but the Page of Wands is about small messages here. So please keep an eye out for in your email, your spam folder, your social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of them, even your LinkedIn account. Just have a look because there will be some form of message coming your way in terms of things that you're very passionate about. So think about stuff like your career, money, to love, to anything that you put a lot of work into, Aquarius. Excellent. So let's have a look at your past for a second. So the past has been represented by the Hermit too. So I'm talking about the immediate past here. So in the past, Aquarius, you have kind of like isolated yourself here. You kind of like decided to, I was going to say lock yourself in a room, but not to that extreme, but kind of like isolated yourself, gone somewhere on your own to reevaluate, reassess a situation here. Because there's been a moment where there's been a bit of a pause where you're thinking, okay, I kind of like need to reflect here. What's going on here? Because do not forget that the Hermit is represented by the wise old sage here. The Hermit has years of experience. There's a difference between alone and being lonely. Aquarius, you can be alone, but you use your time really wisely. Like you can be alone, but also create a lot of things at the same time. What I mean by that, you will study, you will research, you will find ways to, or things that you never thought of before too. You are very intelligent in that sense, actually. And I'm talking about doing online research, reading a book, discovering new things too. You have years of experience too. I'm talking about experiences in all areas of your life. You can see through people's BS sometimes too, Aquarius. So again, you may have decided to, in the past, just to be on your own, just to research, gather your thoughts, gather your experiences too, just to reevaluate certain things actually, which is not a bad thing too, actually. I think the Hermit is a great card to do sometimes, just to be on your own and research. In the present, you do have, yes, the Nine of Cups here. Excellent. So the Nine of Cups is the minor arcana of the star here. So again, in the present moment, you have had some form of wish fulfillment here. Some sort of wish fulfillment here. Some form of celebration here, which is great too. All thanks to your hard work too. I see you raising your glass. I see that you're very, very happy here. You're very content. You're very happy. Things are just going your way here. So overall though, Aquarius, this is great news too. You're celebrating, you're getting really, really happy here. In the near future though, however, we do have the Five of Cups here. Have a look at this. So with the Five of Cups is a bit of disappointment. There's a bit of sadness here. Take only what resonates with you too, Aquarius, and leave the rest behind. But there may be some things, like a little bumps along the way, that you may feel a little bit, oh God, are you serious? Yes. However though, with the Five of Cups, I will say this from experience. When you do see the Five of Cups, even though, yes, there may be some disappointments along the way, I'm talking about when you put in like 110% into something and it still turns out wrong. The big energy here is also don't give up too. You've got to keep going. This was just a lesson for you. This is what the Hermit, why the Hermit is here. The Hermit reevaluates, reassesses a situation here. The Hermit has years of experience. So whatever happens in the future, whatever bumps along the way or disappointments too, Aquarius, do not forget about your experiences and your lessons too. Please use them wisely. They're going to serve you in the future here. In the sense that do not let your emotions get in the way when things go wrong. What you can do with the Hermit, think about this. Oh, okay, this happened. What are my options here? What else can I do? How can I go around this? Think about that too. Think about an alternative way on how to handle when things do not go right, when there are little speed bumps along the way, or there's a bit of disappointments along the way. Let's have a look at your block too. So we do have death here. Now I'm not talking about an initial death here. But Aquarius, your block here, I can clearly see this. Something has to end here, but you're resisting. Aquarius, something has to end here. I'm talking about something simple as an old belief. Maybe there's a belief about yourself that you keep telling yourself that which isn't true. Something simple as this. I'm not good enough. That has to die. You need to let that go. There's something that you need to let go of. I can keep going. It could be a behavior. Are you overeating, overdrinking, eating bad foods perhaps? Something has to change here. Something has to end. Perhaps there are friends too. Let's talk about friends for a moment too. Perhaps there's friends that are not good for you. Perhaps you're trying to be accepted in a type of group too. You want to have your own tribe. Maybe that needs to end. Maybe that needs to change too. Because Aquarius, remember, you're not a follower. You're the leader. You're known to be a leader in the zodiac sign too. Just the same like Capricorn. Capricorn and Aquarius are leaders here. You're a leader, not a follower too. That needs to change too. So think about all the areas in your life that you need to let go of, that needs to end. Because if that doesn't end, it's going to keep dragging on into the future. Situations that need to end, Aquarius. So remember, beliefs, habits, behaviors, situations, people. You're still holding on to it, but it needs to end. What's the advice? You also have the 10 of Wands here, Aquarius. You are exhausted. This person here, look closely. They're carrying 10 wands. It's like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, Aquarius. You have no time for yourself. Literally no time. You are burning a candle at both ends. Close to a burnout here. That's not good, Aquarius. So, what's the advice here with your block? Very simple here. I said before, you need to let go of certain situations, things, people, thoughts. You let go, you will be able to drop some of these wands and be able to stand up with your shoulders back and breathe. That's the advice, Aquarius. So please remember, if you start to do this, if you start to end certain things in your life to make that change, you're going to start feeling way better. You're not going to look like this. No way. Look at this person. Overstressed, just looks ugly too. You're going to be able to drop some of these wands. If you end situations, beliefs, people, jobs, relationships, whatever it is, whatever the situation that's no longer serving you, you must end it because you're still holding on to it. I'm not sure why you're still holding on to it, Aquarius. Sometimes we hold on to things of fears because of our fears. So for example, as an example, if you have a fear about losing your partner, a relationship that is no longer serving you, there's probably that fear of starting again, going out in the dating scene, whatever it is. We cannot let our fears hold us back. That's the only thing that fears do. They just hold us back too. And remember, when there are fears, like I said before with the Hermit, about life experience, when you are facing fears, life is teaching you to be courageous. If you have anger, life is teaching you to be happy. Start doing happy things. Start to enjoy life more. Remember that with the Hermit. The Hermit is always teaching you something here. There's always something here. If you have issues with patience, the Hermit is teaching you to have more patience too. There's always a lesson here with the Hermit. Think about all your lessons here. Start to really ask yourself, what can you let go of that's no longer serving you here? There's something that needs to be dropped here. There's a situation that you have to say, enough is enough here. Excellent. So Aquarius, thank you so much for joining me in this reading. I hope this has helped you in any way. And I wish you an absolute lovely weekend, and I will see you at the next reading. Bye for now.